I'm going to publish a shop update video this week, and it's going to be about some things that I've got going on in the shop. And then pretty soon after I publish this video, I'm going to publish another part to the tractor video. I will, after I do this introduction, I'm going to take you a handheld and we'll walk around the shop and I'll show you a couple of things that I've got going on. But one of the reasons that I kind of wanted to do the shop update this week is I'm going to be doing something for Adam Booth, or ABOM79, if any of you guys subscribe to him. And he's going to be publishing a video or posting a Saturday night special video. If you do follow him, you'll know what that is. And he's going to be publishing one tomorrow, and he's going to be asking for some help. If anybody lives around the York, Pennsylvania area, he's got a friend of his, Kevin, that is in the process of cleaning out a machine shop, and he needs some help in doing that. And the reason that Adam is involved in it is I am going to be picking up a large machine for Adam and taking it back down to him as soon as Kevin can get this machine out of the shop or out towards an outside door where we can load it. I'm kind of, if you do follow Adam, I'm kind of asking you to go check out his Saturday night special tomorrow. It'll be published probably around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, Saturday. But check it out. If anybody, any of you guys live around the York, Pennsylvania area, or want to try and give Kevin a hand, it would be greatly appreciated by Adam. So I'm going to take you around the shop now and just show you a couple of things that I've got going on. But this is kind of giving Adam a hand, or giving Kevin a hand with this, is kind of the main reason I'm doing this update on shop update for me. But I'm going to take a handheld. We'll go around, look at some things in the shop. Here's the drill press, and I've been working on it a little bit. Probably next week sometime I'm going to be publishing part one of the restoration project into the drill press. But I have been working on that this week. This weekend actually, or last weekend. Been doing other things this week, but that will, part one of this drill press restoration will probably be coming out maybe next week, possibly the week after, depending on what I've got going on. One of the other things that I'm going to be doing is I've got this power inverter that I'm going to be putting in my truck. I've got to run some wiring from one of the batteries back to, I'm going to actually kind of stick it under the back seat, so the face of it is outside of the seat, and I can access the plugs that way. But anyways, I'm going to be installing that in the truck. I've got to get some other wiring. I've got one spool of 10 gauge wire that going to run 10 gauge wire back to it from the battery, and I'm going to be installing that. I kind of think I think that 1000 on there is the wattage. I think it's 1000 watt inverter, but that's one of the things that I'm going to be doing. I told you I'd be publishing a tractor video, and there's a brief look at the rear end of the tractor, and I'll be publishing that video right after this one. One of the things that I'm going to be doing is these totes that are underneath my bench, I want to get them out of there, and they're going to go up on that rack that I just built. These totes don't even belong to me. Well, the totes don't belong to me. There's some other stuff under here that belongs to me, but the totes are my granddaughter-in-law's, and actually she just stored them in here because they don't have any room at their apartment to store them. So I'm going to throw them up on the shelf for her to use. There's some sentimental stuff in it, and every once in a while she'll come over here and kind of go through stuff. But not that often that they can't be thrown up on the shelf and gotten out of the way, so that I can use that under that shelf thing for storage. Now, you probably noticed a mess on the floor. I had my oil pan sitting here from when I changed the oil, and I'm not even sure whose truck it was, my truck, somebody else's truck. And I went to move a shelf, and there was a jug sitting on the top of the shelf when I picked it up with the forklift truck, and that jug fell off and fell right into the oil can, splashed the oil all over the place. You can even see it, it splashed up onto the posts of the workbench. I got to get that all cleaned up. I'm going to get that stuff out of there. I have a bunch of waste oil here, and I've got a friend, those 2 5-gallon pails are for waste oil, and I'll show you my inventory of waste oil. Can isn't a garbage can. It's actually filled with, well, not filled with, but nearly full of oil, and that is all hydraulic oil that was taken out of their tractor. But that is waste. It's that garbagey oil. But I have other oil too. All of this oil, or all of these containers back here, are waste oil. And I just found, I had a friend that his father has an auto shop downtown, and he has one of them oil-fired furnaces, and he was coming to pick this stuff up for a while, but he's got a lot of things going on, just had a baby and got a lot of things going on, so he hasn't been back to get it. But I've got another friend that has one of them also. It just so happens he is another auto repair guy, and I'm going to give it to him to use for his furnace. So I've got 5, 15, 20, 30, 40, probably 40 gallons of oil there that I'm going to give to him, plus whatever else. I'm not really sure if he can use that hydraulic fluid. Basically, that's my shop update for this week. The main reason, again, is I'd really like you guys to go check out Adam's channel, ABomb79. He'll be posting a video tomorrow, Saturday, usually posted around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Check it out. He's going to be asking for some help to help Kevin move some stuff around York, Pennsylvania. So if any of you guys live there and can lend him a hand, it would be greatly appreciated. So again, tractor video coming out right after this.